This is WWP Weekly Wrestling Podcast. Welcome to Weekly Wrestling Podcast. Joining me back on the program, he has a big one ahead of him this Saturday night in Lakeland, Florida. As for the first time ever, he'll be taking on the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Joining me on the program right now is the Warbeard, Hanson. What's going on, man?
Hey, nothing much. Just big weekend coming up.
Yeah, big one for you, man. Talk a little bit about that match with AJ Styles. First, the opportunity at hand. Do you feel like this is probably the biggest match in your career thus far?
I'd have to say so. I mean, I've had some really big matches before, but never quite on this stage and this level. Wrestling AJ Styles in Ring of Honor in Lakeland, Florida. It's such a big opportunity and big moment.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Talk a little bit about your thoughts on how you've done since your partner from War Machine, Raymond Rowe, has gone down with that injury.
We were doing so good as a team, man. We were coming so far. We were kicking some serious ass, and then obviously major setback. And it was a difficult blow. I mean, more so for him than me, but it was definitely hard for the both of us to see how good we were doing and where we were headed and how we were feeling, how we were meshing as a team. But I'm really excited. Ray's going to be in Lakeland this Saturday, and he's going to talk for the first time in a Ring of Honor ring since his injury. And so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to see him again because I haven't seen him since before he got hurt. We've just talked on the phone a lot. So I'm excited to see him and we get to talk, see where he's at. And the whole Ring of Honor world gets to see where he's at. So I'm really excited for that. It's a big weekend all over. War Machine back together, even though Ray's still hurt, and then me and AJ.
Yeah, man, it's a big one for you. I got to ask your thoughts on the man who endorsed War Machine in the first place, Michael Elgin. Obviously, he's had a little bit of a falling out with Ring of Honor. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't have too many thoughts on it because, I mean, we can see some of the things that are going on. Because Elgin's been verbal about it online, but we really don't know both sides of the story. I know I don't. I'm in Ring of Honor, and I don't know both sides of the story. So it's hard to make a decision because I haven't talked to either party personally about what's going on. So it's hard to make any kind of, at least the way I look at it, it's hard to make any kind of a judgment as to what's going on. I'm sure and any conflict, both sides have their points. So it is what it is, I guess. It's definitely a shame because, like you said, Elgin endorsed me and Rowe, and he really gave us the thumbs up. You know, we were part of his match where he won the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. So, bottom line, it sucks for the fans, and it just sucks in general. But, I mean, it's a business, so things like this can happen. It's a job. It's not like it's everything. It's a business, it's a job, and things have to be done professionally. So on both parties. So
yeah, absolutely.
That's really that.
I completely agree with you, man. I got to get your thoughts also on facing off against the former Brodus Clay, now known as Tyrus, recently. Talk a little bit about that. Talk a little bit about the match, how it came about.
That was legitimately last second. I think Brodus was supposed to wrestle Robbie E., but Robbie had to do some media for the Amazing Race, so I got a phone call. I was literally on my way to the show. I was booked, but they didn't know what I was doing yet, so I got a phone call on the way to the show, and they told me that it changed, so that was really cool. It was a cool opportunity. Brodus Clay's a big dude, and it's awesome because I don't normally get in the ring with guys who are bigger than me in general, so getting in the ring with Brodus Clay. And then, not to mention Booker T on the outside. He was Brodus Clay's manager, so it was just a really cool opportunity just in general. So
Do you feel like that's what it's been lately, a lot of big opportunities for you? And talk a little bit about that.
It has been all year. I mean, I guess we're about 13 years in the wrestling business now for me. And I've had big opportunities in the past, and it's always been big opportunity and then door shut in my face, and big opportunity and door shut in my face. Big opportunity, oh, guess what? You're injured. You're going to be out for a year. It's been like that my whole career. It's always been, one big step forward and then two steps back, and it's been rough. It's been hard. But this year, it's been almost 2 years now coming back from my injury. But this year, since January, it's been such big opportunities with Ring of Honor, the Top Prospect Tournament, all the great things that have happened with me and Ray Rowe. And there was a minor setback. The big setback as a tag team when Rowe got hurt. But now, I'm leading the other singles opportunities with AJ this weekend. Opportunities with Cole and Roderick Strong recently, too. It's great opportunities. But it's not just with Ring of Honor. It's on all the other independents. People are finally starting to notice me and see what I can do, and they're giving me opportunities. So like this Brodus Clay opportunity or Hurricane Helms or, whoever it may be, people are starting to really get behind me and having a great fan base. So this whole year has been a real whirlwind. To work so hard for so long and feel like I'm always just about somewhere and it just can't materialize. And now everything's happening, and I'm trying to do my best and kick some serious ass and show the world while I have their eyes what I can do. And this Saturday in Lakeland, Florida, Ring of Honor, me and AJ Styles, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Man, I'm looking forward to seeing it when it comes out on video on demand. I got to ask you, because this is going to be two questions wrapped up in one here. I know you're going to have singles goals going forward. I know you're going to have tag team goals going forward with Ray Rowe when he comes back from injury. But I got to ask you, is PWG a place you want to be, whether it's singles or tag team? And then talk about some other places you want to be, some other things you want to do going forward.
PWG, I think, is a place that every independent wrestler should want to be. Obviously I know a lot of people who work there, but you see from the videos and you hear from all the fans and all the other wrestlers who work there, the crowd is amazing. And it's one of the greatest places to wrestle in front of that crowd. So yeah, I'm dying to get there. Singles, tag, it doesn't matter. Someone get me on a flight and get me out there. I'd love to wrestle for PWG.
It's funny. It's funny because we were mentioning that on our show the other day that you're one of the guys that we would love to see in PWG just because you're so diverse and unique compared to other big guys in the ring.
Yeah, man, I would love to be there. A lot of the guys I know who work there right now and have opportunities to wrestle those guys and just seriously make some magic. I think you used the word diverse with being a big guy and the things that I can do, and I think that sums me up real well. So
absolutely, man.
When I get in the ring with all sorts of different guys, different style wrestlers, different size people, I have things up my sleeve that people still haven't seen yet. So it's great to get opportunities like that and wrestle guys of all shapes, all sizes, all gimmicks, whatever it may be, and PWG would be a great place to do things like that.
I think that's the scary thing about it. You haven't even shown the world everything you've gotten yet. But the other part of that question basically was singles or tag team. Where do you want to be going forward besides PWG?
Well, it doesn't matter to me as long as I'm going forward. Forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. Tag team, singles, I'm happy either way. And I love my team with Ray Rowe, and we got so much more that we need to accomplish when he gets healthy. So I want to do stuff with Rowe. I want to just take the world by storm with War Machine. And in the same hand, I want to become the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. So it's really just riding the wave that I'm on and taking it where it takes me. Tag team, singles, doesn't matter to me as long as I'm forward and up.
Absolutely, man. Another thing going forward is you've been a much requested guest on our new show coming up called On the Road. It's basically road stories and stuff. Do you have any road stories you can share right now just to give us a little preview of what we're going to see in a couple of weeks or so?
I am terrible at telling road stories off the top of my head, but I have a million of them if they can materialize in my brain and pop out. Road stories. I'll give a teaser. How about that? Instead of giving an actual story, I'll give a teaser.
Sounds good.
There was a a time when I was an extra at WTV, and me and another one of the extras, Chase Del Monte, a New England wrestler up here in New England, chaotic wrestling mainly, we were checking out the most amazing ass on a diva who had just walked into the arena, and I'm going to leave it at that because it goes even better from there.
Oh, boy, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have you on to explain that full story, I guess, eh?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, man. All the best going forward this coming Saturday, and all the best in the future. If there's anything you want to throw out there, upcoming dates, social media, feel free, man. Thanks again for taking the time out.
No, thanks, man. Follow me on Twitter, Warbeard. I'm on Instagram. You just search Warbeard all over the place, and you'll find me. I got a Hanson fan page on Facebook. I'm pretty easy to find. Follow me. I got all sorts of shows coming up. Bookings just keep pouring in. My availability popped open a little more, so I'm getting more bookings, mainly all around the New England area, but keep your eye open. Obviously, Ring of Honor is all over the place. We got Ring of Honor this Friday in Lakeland, Florida. Friday night, which I think this is when this airs, I'm in Lowell for Chaotic Wrestling. And all sorts of dates coming up, so just keep your eye open on Twitter or Facebook, and you'll see.
Any idea what you'll be doing at Chaotic, buddy?
I don't know if I am in a singles match. I think I'm in the Halloween Battle Royal. Which
are you
going
to dress up?
There's no plans right now, but we'll see if I make any stops on the way to the show tomorrow.
All right, man. All the best in your weekend and all the best in the future. Thanks again.